Hi, Maria here. Welcome to my channel, and today we're going to be doing this look using the Too Faced Bon Bon palette, which I happen to really enjoy. So I thought I would do this look. This is the first look I'm doing on camera with this palette. I've been using it now for a while and thought I would give you this tutorial. So I've got a little hint of pink going on in there. Other than that, it's a pretty neutral look. So if you want to see how I get this, keep watching. If you don't want to see how I get this, keep watching anyway. And if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like, subscribe, and share. I totally appreciate that. And yeah, let's move on. First thing I'm going to do is take my M.A.C Paintpot in soft ochre. And I'm going to just use a concealer brush and put that all over my lid. I'm going to go into this color called Divinity right here and just kind of apply that all over, well, just all over this from here up. Okay, the first color I'm going to go into is this Pecan Praline. I'm just using this as my transition color. So it's going in the crease, and I'm just using windshield wiper motions and blending that all into the crease. Now I'm going to go into this mocha shade right here and just apply that just kind of underneath the first crease color. And then pull it down onto my lid using circular motions. Just a little bit, kind of the outer half. Now I'm going to use a smaller fluffy brush, and I'm going to go into the color Dark Truffle, which is this shade right there. Just putting that in the deepest part of the crease and then working it onto the outer half of the lid. Then I'm going to go into this color Cafe au Lait, and I would say it's my favorite shade. Okay, then I'm just going to go back into, using this brush with no additional product. I'm going to use just this teeny weeny brush, and I'm going to go back into Pecan Praline, which is that one, and run that along my lower lash line. Okay, then I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm going to go into Dark Truffle. Just do the outer third of my lash with that. Okay, then I'm going to go back in with my C brush. I'm going to go into Cafe au Lait, this one here, and just put a little bit of this on the bottom lash in the outer kind of, or the inner half, just to mirror what we've got going on the top. Okay, now I'm going to just take a little bit, like this is a fairly, neutral looking eye. Well, first of all, I'm going to use a fluffy brush and just kind of blend this all. And I'm going to go into that hot pink Totally Fetch. And I'm just placing this kind of where the brown and the silver meet up. And then I'm just going back into the Cafe au Lait, the silver color, and just kind of blending the two together. So you just catch a hint of the pink. And I don't know why, but I just somehow think that looks cool. Just like that. So it's just a teeny weeny bit of pink. It's showing up more on camera than it does in real life. And it just somehow warms it up just a little bit, just enough. Okay, then I'm going to go in with my Marc Jacobs Gel Liner in black. And you know what? I've actually been really liking this pencil. I'm going to take a M.A.C liner in, I think it's called Photo Gavier. And I'm just gonna do that on the bottom lash line a little bit, just underneath, or like right where my lashes are. I'm gonna go in with a pencil brush and just deepen up that brown again with the dark truffle. Just kind of putting it in the V. Okay, so I'm going to curl my lashes, put on mascara, and put on falsies. Whoa! Using L'Oreal Voluminous in Carbon Black. Okay, now that I have my lashes on, I'm going to use my mascara on my bottom lashes. Now I'm going to do my eyebrows using Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. Now I'm going to zoom you out and I will do the rest of my face. Okay, so for some reason my camera shut off. It happens to do that quite often. Either that or I forget to turn it on. In any case, I did my contour and my bronzer, used MAC Omega Shadow for the contour, and as usual, Too Faced Chocolate Soleil in medium deep for my bronzer. And now I'm going to go into MAC Cubic for my blush. And for my highlight today, I'm going to use MAC Shroom. And the reason why I am using that instead of Mary Luminizer or anything else is I want to keep this quite a cool look. So I just want to use this kind of whiter shimmery shade. I really want to get MAC Nylon. I hear it's quite shimmery, so I think it would work well for me as a highlight potentially. A lot of highlights are too dark for me. So for instance, the Hourglass Opal, it's really pretty, but it's taupe. It would work with this look, and I have used it, but it's actually too dark. So that gives me a bit of glow. Not too much, it's more subtle. I'm going to use my Ambient lighting palette. And I'm actually going to put a little bit of the middle color, a little bit more as a highlight, just to kind of shine me up a bit more, make myself look glowy. And then I'm just going to mix the two of them together for the rest of my face. And then I am going to use MAC Fix Plus all over the face. Now for a lip combo today, I'm going to use MAC Stone, and then I'm going to use NYX Liquid Suede in Sandstorm. And I want to warm up the cheeks just a little bit more, so I'm going to use this Wet n Wild illuminating palette. And there's 4 shades in it. I'm going to use these 2 darker ones. Whoa, that's very powdery. And I'm just going to apply that on the apples of my cheek. And I'm mainly going into this, this third one here. It's more peachy. Okay, so that's what we have so far. I'm going to fluff up my hair and put on some earrings, and then I'll be right back. So this is the final look. These are the eyes. That pink is really subtle, like from back here. I don't know if you notice it, but it just adds a little pop of color, but it's very subtle. So that's a nice way to get yeah, just a little shimmer of color if you want to keep your look fairly neutral. but you want to experiment with a little bit of color. You could do a look like this and just add a little color here. You could go with pink, you could do a bright purple, you could do a crazy orange, you could do like a blue shade right in there. I'm actually going to experiment a little bit more and see what I can come up with, but I just think it's a nice way to get just a teensy weensy bit of color in there. And then I kept everything else fairly neutral. I'm really liking this NYX Lip Suede. It dries down. It doesn't completely, like it's not completely untransferable, I don't think. But it lasts well and it wears off nicely, for me anyway. So I'm really happy with that, and that's about it. So have an amazing week, and we'll talk to you soon.